What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Episode 13 of the EAFC Career Mode. Luton Town's first win in the Premier League yesterday away at Goodison. What a result for them. I wish I could say the same about our starts of the season in the game. Yeah, back-to-back losses to start season 2 off with. Hopefully, we'll get our first win this season today. To begin with, though, on the back of the transfer window closing, we brought in Kilman on deadline day. Starting off with 3 scouting updates where Toby Dalton looks pretty decent. The other 2 scouts obviously got one in Norway. I don't think he's going to make the cut now. Definitely not. Anderson could be alright. I think I'll continue the scouting for now. Potential's far too low. He looks pretty decent though. Finn Anderson. Sorted overall there. Put him in the academy. And I'll continue the scouting on those 2. And as for Poland, just running through quickly here. Max Krupa could be alright. Continue scouting for now. Other than that, not the best to start so far from England, Poland and Norway. But of course, still a very long way to go, so can't write these guys off just yet. And also today, guys, as well, now that Lockyer is going to drop to the bench with our new signing Kilman coming in, who should be our captain in the games where Tom isn't in the starting 11? I think Mpanzu personally. What do you guys think? Mpanzu, Barkley, Adebayo, Giles? Let me know in the comment section down below. When Tom's not in the starting 11, who should wear the armband? Right, first game, I'm going to try and get through as many as possible today. Spurs away in North London, where Darwin Núñez, their new striker, is leading the line up top. Oh, so far, so good for Luton. Defending well in this first half. Question is, can we hold on till the break? Rodrigo Benteke, tackled by Giles, but that is one thing I'm noticing more and more this year is Kilman is keeping Núñez quiet so far. He's doing really well out there. When you make a tackle, like so often, you don't come out with the ball. It's another one of those things that's made Ultimate a lot more difficult this year. Even so, 3 minutes to go. And Max Kilman right now is not giving Darwin Núñez a sniff. He's sticking so tight to him. I'm surprised Núñez is not asking for a restraining order. At the moment, he's looking really solid out there in his debut. Half time, and I'll take this every day of the week. Kulisevski, Ndombele, one of the rare times. Kilman has to come out. He's been absolutely solid in this game. Nothing's got past our club record signing his debut. And O'Hare is away here, and he's got the pace. Needs a teammate. He's got one in Ryan Giles. Would he give and go? Give and go. Give and go. Keep going, O'Hare. Keep going, Callum. What a chance. What a chance. Adebayo, Ndombele. From behind. Massive last-ditch tackle. Ballard to Roberts. Chong and Adebayo with him. Oh, they've got each other's way. O'Hare nips in front of Barkley and it just skipped off of his leg and deflects behind for a goal kick. 2 brilliant chances to win it. Well, we're taking a point for each game and we'll still take it now. First clean sheet of the season, first point of the season. And Max, when you get home tonight, mate, empty your pockets. I think you've got a certain Uruguayan striker in them. You love to see it as well. First England call-up for Ryan Giles, and definitely deserved after his season last year. Thank you, Gareth Southgate. Love to see it. Tim Crew wanted by Cardiff. Going to accept this deal as well, but I'm not sure if he'll leave there due to his wages. Let's keep it rolling. Next up, Manchester City. Last year, of course, picked up a famous win away against them at the Etihad that secured safety. Let's see if we can beat them back-to-back. Come on, Luton. Reed Vowd to Ryan Giles into Joel Cox getting the start here, and he'll dink it for Ryan Giles. Keep running, mate. Keep running, because you'll get it back. Cox. Adebayo. Oh, fingertips from Edison, I think, or did he get a touch on it? No, just couldn't keep it down. Great run from Joel back in the team. Just couldn't keep that shot from sailing over the crossbar. Aggressive start though. Oh, careful, careful. Haaland. Physical. Trying to get around Connor Roberts, back to Jack Grealish, and KDB offload, shot comes in, Muric does well to just about get it behind for a corner. Still 0-0, only time they've been inside our area so far. But from the corner, Haaland heads wide. Defending a lot better, Haaland, with KDB coming forward. Oh, is he on there? Oh, Muric, brilliant save, flag stayed down, and he's just denied the Belgian with a brilliant bit of keeping on the one-on-one. Still 0-0, but here come Man City. We were waiting for it. Now they're getting their chances. Foden, Núñez, Man City going for this in the late stages. Haaland, back to Trafford. He'll get it back. And there's Kilman once again. with a big tackle. He's been big since coming in, and already just 2 games. And now Nakamba. Oh, Joe Cox, the short king, has done it again. The City killer. Luton lead. This is it. Final chance for Manchester City. They've got to get the ball forward, but they haven't got enough time. It's over. And Luton Town are going to pick up their first win of the season. And Guardiola's side suffer back-to-back losses against the Hatters. The City killer, Joel Cox, once again. Never mind Ryan Giles, Gareth. Take a look at Cox instead. All his 3 goals have come against Man City. He's already an assist and a goal this season. And he has come to me and said, hey boss, I know people have been talking about the position you're playing me in. Just wanted to sound ready to do whatever's necessary to make it successful. I'm happy to play as a left winger if that's part of your plan. And that was where he played in that game as well. I prefer him though through the middle as the long-term successor for Barkley. But this season, maybe start him on the left, have Callum off the bench for the pace. It's a tough one. Where do we play him? And yes, I do know I've got him unbalanced right now, but there's a reason for that. I really want to get his stamina up as quickly as possible, and the defensive stats as well. Right, so Cruel Steel has broken down Shot Corridor, but I don't mind this one. Rodri House going to Steaua Bucharest. Romanian capital, regularly in Europe as well. I don't mind that one. Like I said, I'd prefer to keep my youngsters here, but I don't mind little mini spells here in Europe as well. Right, following game, newly promoted Norwich on the back of the international break away at Carrow Road. Can we make it back-to-back wins and 7 points from 9? Let's get it done. Norwich have Gabriel Sara in their team, who is such a baller. I know Canaries fans are so happy with him in their team. He's going to be a danger man of watching this game, but going forward... Oh, at the moment, this guy is absolutely feeling it. And he's got a bit of space here. Barkley on the turn. Shot blocked and cleared away. Joel Cox. Go on, run it, Grant Hanley. Run it, Grant Hanley. He's not what you call the most nimble of centre-halves, Grant Hanley. So I've got the chance. I'm going to try and exploit his lack of pace. Barkley to Adebayo, right on cue. He's not the most nimble. And oh, it's an absolute thunderbolt. 2-2. For the short king, he's done it again. Yeah, Grant Hanley is not the most agile or quick of centre-halves, which means that if we can get him behind with the pace we've got, the agility, we're going to exploit the Scotsman. Brilliant running behind from Joel. He's rewarded for it. And he's beat Angus Gunn at the far post. 2-2 and now 4 for his career. What a start to the season. Free kick, Luton. Can't see Barkley scoring from here. So instead what I'm going to do is just knock it off for him and try. I'm going to try something a bit weird here. Now bear with me, but I'm going to try and get Cox to run into that space down there. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh! I'm not going to say it's exactly how I drew it up, but it almost worked out. Angus Gunn beats it behind for a corner. And right now, Luton are in the ascendancy. Pushing for that second goal and looking very dangerous. As we win another corner. Luton Town being very brave in the early stages. There's no point in having Cox in the box. He's too little. He's too little. So I might as well have him taking the corners. Joel whips one in. And there's someone tall at Adebayo. But Angus Gunn, once again, is doing well to keep his Canaries still alive right now. Forgot to give it back to Cox. Even so, corner to the middle, cleared away. Should be at least 2 up here as Nakamba's taken a knock. Corner, short throw this time, please. Thank you to Barkley. As we will work our way forward. There we go. Keep running, Connor. Keep running. Oh, sugar. Now I wish I didn't do that. Because now we're in trouble. Okay, this is why I don't tend to counter as much with the Luton team now. Only when the situation arises. Brilliant football. Oh, off the post. And oh, that's just so unlucky. 1-2 with the post, and Norwich find their level up. Brilliantly worked move now. I think that's probably going to do it. If someone's going to win this late, it's going to be Norwich. They're in possession, and they're going for the 3 points. Gabriel Sara through the gap. Oh, no. Oh, Kilman. Absolutely massive, massive interception there. And we'll take the point. We'll take the point. No defeats in 3, to be fair. Nice little undefeated streak for Luton, but should have been all 3. Golden chance in the first. Couldn't capitalise. Kaminsky's just come to me and said, boss, I've got to be honest with you, I think me not getting games is starting to damage my career. I want to get away and make a fresh start somewhere else. Please let me leave so I can get a chance to play. Disappointing, but now that Muric has come in, that was kind of on the wall, really. So in January, we'll look to sell. Let's keep it rolling. Back to Kenilworth Road for the following game. Sheffield United, the Blades coming to Luton. Let's get back to winning ways here. Make it no losses in our last 4 games. Can we give this to Connor? How do I... There we go. So you hold L1 and R1 for those curious, but I think you have to be on the right side. Connor with the throw. Can you gain a couple of yards? Thank you. Going to launch this one in for Adebayo. How long can he throw it? Very long. Oh, it almost worked out perfectly. Well, that's going to be really fun. I don't know how many goals we'll be able to score with it. I do wish you could do like routines, you know, like Stoke used to do. Sheffield United get themselves in front. Thought the shot was coming in early, hence why I dived in with Ballard there. 1-0 down, and once again, familiar feeling, trailing a Premier League game. Still plenty of time to go here. Couple of fitness problems heading into the game as well. It's the problem with Barkley and Cox. Very low stamina, you know. Not ideal, because even a week's rest sometimes isn't enough for a full recovery. Can I slide Connor down the right? Yes, I can. If I win a throw from this position, that would be great. Instead, a good delivery to the box is clear. It'll get put back in to Adebayo. Callum O'Hare dinks one in, and Barkley converts from close range. Brilliant from O'Hare. Already his 2nd assist of the season, and Barkley's 1st of the year. No, 2nd, sorry. Oh, that's going to drop to Connor Robertson. A chance here for a break. Drop kindly to the right back, and now O'Hare's found a bit of space through the middle. Barkley is the dummy runner, and out wide is Cox. He'll come inside himself. Back to Maitland-Niles. O'Hare. Adebayo. Joe Cox. Great save by Davis. Really well worked move, just couldn't put the finishing touch on it. Still 1-1 as we push for a winner. Delivery's good. O'Hare's header over the bar. Both teams going for this, not settling for the point. Couldn't make the tackle with Ryan Giles. Chance remains alive. Kilman says, I'll take it. And Cox now is sent down the flank. Not much energy for Joel, but a good piece of skill. Great hold up. Adebayo off the post. O'Hare! No! Flags up for offside. His first Luton goal denied by the lino. Great hold up by Cox. Adebayo off the post, but it is the right call. It's the right decision. Blades going for the winner. Both teams going for one in the late stages. I like this. Neither team settling for the point. Both wanting all 3. Oh, it's squirmed in. Muric has done okay since coming in, but he's got to stop that. Cameron Archer puts Sheffield United in front. That should have been saved. Well, that's a tough loss to take, that. Very tough indeed. Head up, boys. Head up. Undefeated around mine end there, but you know what? Really good performance. Didn't deserve to lose that one. So, just before we host Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, as Wolves want to take Kaminsky, that's a pretty realistic deal, I'd say, because Jose Sarr's just left them, and they are down to the Championship now. 3 more scouting updates. Whilst the mullet is impressive, he's not making it, neither is he. Although Marcus Allen does look pretty decent. And from Poland, he's... Oh, we've got a full youth squad now, that's annoying. I'll have to work on this in a moment, because I have seen as a player down there with a very high overall. It does excite me quite a bit. Right, oh yeah, definitely. Need to release a couple of youth players now, I feel. This potential on Anderson, despite the high overall, isn't the best. I might let him go. And it's tough. Tough to make a call here. I think Kirk, possibly. Very physical, but I think maybe let him go. And yeah, I think with Anderson, whilst the overall is good, the potential being quite low means that I'm okay letting him leave. I mean, we've got Long, we've got Cox. I think we'll be all right with that. But for Black, I want to take a look at him in the academy. He looks very good. And our final one from Norway so far. I haven't quite found the next Erling Haaland or Martin Odegaard, but there is, of course, still a long way to go. So, yeah, let's not write the Norwegian youngsters off just yet. So, take a look at the academy then. And he did look quite exciting, to be fair. Back, and there he is. Very exciting indeed. Andrzej Back. right mid / left wing, and that's why I wasn't against letting Louis go, because we can find players with the same sort of overall, but preferably and hopefully with a high enough potential as well. He does look quite impressive, and I've just accepted that bid for Kaminsky from Wolves as well, which I quite like as well, of Jose Sarr going to Hoffenheim in this summer. Right, following game, Liverpool at home, Carabao Cup, not too fussed to go out here with Manchester United away in 3 days' time in the Premier League. Less than half an hour to go here at Kenilworth Road. Deadlocked at 0-0. Guys, I've got to be honest, there's been nothing going on in this one. It's been a really poor game, but if it goes to the lottery of shootout, I guess I'll probably take my chances and see what we can do on it. But Liverpool determined not to let that happen. Luis Diaz stepping inside. Gets around the captain and... oh, not again! Well, this might be his final game for the club. And Kaminsky has just pulled a Muric. Squirms under his body. Liverpool lead. Liverpool have brought on the reinforcements to try and close this game out, including McAllister stood up by 1. And it's been a goal for class out there, really, in terms of control in the second half, and this will do it. And there it is. Cody Gakpo drills home, and that is the dagger. Liverpool going through to the last 16, but not too concerned. Manchester United away on the weekend, far bigger game. Yeah, not hitting the panic button just yet, but following game, Old Trafford, and just 1 win in our first 6 in the league. Another tough start to the season for Luton. Could really do with a massive scalp here. And once again, it's not the sort of season where you expect us to challenge for the top 4. You know, this is a road to glory, and it's a long one. So, yeah, this is kind of exactly what we were expecting from the beginning of Season 2, just like it was in Season 1. A tough beginning to the campaign. I think ultimately, you know, we've got to remind ourselves of that. Yes, we do want to continue to make the strides forward, but it's going to take time. So we have to be kind to ourselves. Excellent save there by Muric. And that is a... corner whipped in, and Martinez has just pulled off one of the goals of the season, and it's come against me. Acrobatic effort, which beats Muric at the far post there. Trying to mark up in the middle, and instead he just gets ahead of 3 players, Cox, Nakamba and Ryan Giles, and does that. I mean, that is amazing technique. Connor stepping inside as the second half begins, and Callum will give it to him, and the pair will play a 1-2. He's onside there, Connor Roberts. He's onside. Sorry, O'Hare even. O'Hare onside. Adebayo must finish, and does! Deflects in, but he'll claim it, and Elijah's goal drought is over. Luton find the leveller. It's also a third assist for Callum O'Hare already, as Ryan does really well to put Anthony on the floor. But yeah, he started the season off really well for us, coming in from the Sky Blues. And now as Cox finds Adebayo, we've got a chance here for a breakaway. If it's from left to right, look at Roberts down the right there. There we go. Adebayo stays on his feet. Surely Cox! Oh, flags up. He looked on to me. I want to see that, because he looked on to me. Second time we've had the ball disallowed for offside, but... oh, no, I think it's the right call again. Left leg just off. Hitler Niles can't intercept. Gary's found space off the crossbar. And Ballard will wisely keep hold of it before finding O'Hare. He's just beaten Luke Shaw. To be fair, a chance for a breakaway here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Bear with me for a second, please. Bear with me for a second, please. Ah! All things considered, a point at Old Trafford is not a bad result at all. We will take it. Still just a 1 win in 7, but perspective. We've held Spurs, we've beaten Manchester City, and we've got a draw away against Manchester United. It's still not been a bad start after a tough beginning in the fixture list. Still, we could really do with a win, so let's see if we can get one here in our final game before the international break, where Kilman's just got himself a call-up, and much deserved as well after his start at Luton. Following game, Chelsea at Kenilworth Road. Desperately need another win on the board. Let's see if we can get it here against the Blues. Nicholas Jackson down the right for Chelsea. Back to Moises Caicedo, and the former Brighton man gives it inside. The camera as well. Oh, I think that struck an arm. It did. It's unlucky, but it definitely struck an arm. I saw that initially as the ball flicked off the turf. He seemed to fist it away, marvellous Nakamba. It's not the best angle, but I think you would have seen it like I did. Definite penalty and a chance for Nicholas Jackson to give Chelsea the lead from 12 yards against Muric. but it's denied by the Kosovo international. I don't think there's anyone more relieved in this stadium than Marvellous Nakam, because that was just terrible. But anyways, Chong through to Barkley, looking for Chong. And cut out, and Kepa to Gusto, the young right back. Shut down by Joel Cox, already on an early booking. Have to be careful with him. Hey, but good pressure from the kid has seen us win a corner. And a chance here. I need to take Barkley off corner duties and give it to Cox instead. Because at 5'5", he's no use to me in the middle. Instead, he'll float one into the centre. And there is Barkley. Kepa does well to make the save. And I hate to make an excuse, but I do feel we've had some really, really unfortunate moments today. The 2 goals conceded, squirming under the keeper's bodies. Well in, Ryan. The 2 disallowed goals for offside. Oh, Muric, great save there. And of course that handball as well, but still 0-0 as we look to close this first half out. Once again, it's not going to be a win, but you'd have to say it's a credible point if nothing else. Just trying to close this point out now, and oh, no. Oh, no. Muric come. Well done, keeper. Man of the match for him today. And he's got himself a clean sheet and another point. It's not a win. The wave for the second win continues. But again, bigger picture, I'll take the draw against a good Chelsea side. We'll have it. Yeah, got to remind ourselves of that, man. We're still little Luton Town. We're still one of the weakest sides of the division. So right now, 17th place. That's about right. Right, following game, Aston Villa away at Villa Park. Did win here last season. Let's see if we can do it back to back. Battle up you get, mate. Well done. Now Reedval takes over. Out wide is Cox. And he and Giles looking like a very good pairing out left-hand side, aren't they? Giles done well there. He's done really well. He's done brilliantly. It's Ross Barkley! Back at Villa Park, where he spent a year on loan. I swear, he scored here twice last season and in a reverse fixture. Ross Barkley loves playing against Aston Villa. He scored against them again. Great work from Cox into Barkley, the mentor to the teacher. And Luton have the lead at Villa Park. Yes, well in, Joe. Oh, that's the problem with Cox. He's got very little about him physically. You know, a gust of wind could blow this guy over. He's got, I think, 49 for strength. He's very weak as Immobile fires wide. Yes, well in, Max. But, oh, I mentioned this earlier. I swear. Oh, well done, Muric, once again. I swear this year, when you make a tackle 4 times out of 5, or maybe 3 times out of 5, it's not going back to you. It's going straight back to the opponent. Trying to hang on to this 1-goal lead before the break here. Immobile to the lot on the edge is Dendonka. Need that half-time whistle. Tammy Abraham denied. Second half underway. Still leading by 1. Defensively looking reasonably solid out there. As we try and close out a massive 3 points here at Villa Park. And our first away day win of the season. Hero Reedval is coming on a free and looked very solid in that DM position, I must say. As we work our way forward here with his Dutch compatriot Chong. Out wide to Connor Roberts. He's got a man shutting him down. And we'll have the throw, please, ref, because I want to launch this in with Connor Roberts. Adebayo. Robin Olsen's got a lot of height, so I don't want to go too close to him. Around that penalty spot will do fine. Connor to launch in to Elijah. And it's caused a problem. And it's a handball, surely! Handball off Diogo Dalot. Struck the arm. Definitely the right decision. And the long throw in causes a bit of chaos. Definite handball. No doubt about it. And a chance from the spot to go 2-0 up. It's Elijah Adebayo. I'm going top right. And he sends Olsen the wrong way. Luton 2-0 up at Villa Park. And is this going to be our first away day win of the season? Handball giveth, handball taketh away. Handball leads to our second goal. Great camera angle. Omar Reyes here at Villa. Oh, lovely. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Tammy's got them back in it, but is there enough time? And there it is. Not enough time for Aston Villa. We will hold on to our first away day victory of the season, and a great way to end today's episode off. Once again, Barkley punishes his team he spent a year on loan at. Big win for Luton and our first away day win of the season. And we shall leave it there, guys. So big thank you for watching today's episode of the EA FC Career Mode. I'm just realising I forgot to ask for a like target today, but you know what? I'll do a double episode upload day regardless. But if you can leave a like, I really would appreciate it. Much love to you all, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you for the next episode of the EA FC Career Mode very soon.